Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you a very interesting cookie. I call it a slivered almond cookie, but in the original recipe they call it the almond squares. This recipe was translated by me from a commercial recipes, and this famous cookie was served in one of the bakeries in Long Island, New York. And due to the high content of butter in it, and also to the fact that it's packed very firmly, when this cookie is baked, it has a very interesting texture. It has almost like an biscotti texture, and it's very easy to make. So let's go over our ingredients. You will need 600 grams of plain flour, which is about 6.5 cups, 2 cups, or which is about 400 grams of brown sugar, 6 egg yolks. You will need 4 sticks of butter, which is at room temperature. You're also gonna need 2 cups of slivered almonds, and I use the blanche slivered almonds. I think they just look better in the cookie. You're also gonna need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then you're going to need a very strong mixer, and I'm going to use a stand-up mixer with a paddle attachment. We're going to put our brown sugar in and just give it a couple spins so we can break up those lumps in the brown sugar. Then you're going to add your 4 sticks of butter at room temperature, and we're just going to mix it together. We don't have to cream anything, just combine the ingredients. To your butter and sugar mixture, add 6 egg yolks. We're gonna mix it on a medium to high speed until everything is combined. Don't forget occasionally to scrape up the bowl just to make sure all the ingredients are incorporated evenly. Then we're gonna add our salt. We're gonna add our cinnamon. Add our cocoa powder. We're gonna give it a quick mix on a low speed. Just make sure all ingredients don't fly out of the bowl. And we're ready for the flour. We're gonna stop the mixer. We're gonna add our flour, and we're gonna add our slivered almonds. And we're kind of gonna just lay them on top of that flour so they can get coated with flour a little bit when it starts mixing. We're gonna give it a quick mix on a low speed. And until we're gonna mix it until this whole dough is gonna come together in the bowl and it's ready. As you can see, this dough is kind of on the drier side, but that's exactly the texture we're looking for, because this dough is gonna get firmly packed into a container, and it's gonna get chilled. In the commercial recipe, they pack it in a metal frame just to ensure the right size of the cookies. I couldn't get that, so I'm just packing it in 10 by 10 inches container. It's a baking dish. We're gonna pack it really firmly, and if you guys have like a roller like I do, make sure it's all packed really well inside that baking dish. After the dough has been packed, we're going to cover it with a Saran wrap, and we're going to put it in the fridge for at least for an hour. After an hour, we're going to just score the dough, just make sure it gets detached from that container, but it shouldn't be any problem getting it out due to the high content of butter. And as you can see, guys, you have a block of dough that kind of looks like a fudge. And you're gonna cut it into 3 strips, and each strip you're gonna cut it into possibly a squares, but mine came out more looking like rectangulars, but it's okay. We're gonna lay our cookies on a baking sheet with some space apart. And as you can see, guys, I am cutting these cookies in about 1/4 of an inch thick. And that's the thickness that we need to be to have for these cookies, because as I told you, the texture is going to be amazing. It's going to taste almost like biscotti. So these cookies take some time to bake. We're going to bake them at 375 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. And when they come out of the oven, let them sit on your baking sheet until they're completely cooled down. And as you can see, guys, look at this. This cookie is quite amazing. you have a very even distribution of slivered almonds, and the texture is fabulous. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.